Hi guys, it's Miss Debbie from the Appomattox Regional Library System, and this week I have a fun teen craft that involves pour painting. I've done pour painting videos before, but this one shows a cool new technique called making cells. Cells are these cool little bubbles that look very organic and bring interesting shapes into your pour paint. They allow the paint beneath the bubbles to burst through and give you really cool multi-dimensional looks in your pour painting. Today I'm going to show you 3 different ways to get cells in your pour painting without having to use a blowtorch or heavy chemicals. Cells are normally created by using silicone or other chemicals and a blowtorch. We're going to do this with just dish soap and water. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to achieve this look using dish soap, and I promise you it's really easy and fun, and even if you mess up, your finished product will be beautiful. So let's get started. First, I'm just going to show you a really quick reminder of how we make our pour paint base. So first we're going to put paint, and then we're going to do pour paint base directly into that, equal parts. If you don't have pour paint base, you can go ahead and use just equal parts glue and water, and then add equal parts pour paint base to your paint to create the perfect mixture to make pour paintings. Now I'm going to show you how to make a pour painting just putting soap directly into your paint. So to do this, we're going to mix equal parts of our paint and our pour paint base mixtures, and then we're going to add dish soap to that mixture. This is going to make it to where it forms bubbles and will make cells directly on your painting as it pours out of the cup. So for this one, we're just going to do a dirty pour. We're just adding a bunch of different colors into a cup and then pouring it on. And you can see right here, it's starting to form our cells. This is probably the most subtle way to make your cells. It won't be as bright or as multi-dimensional as other ways I'm going to show you, but it's still really, really pretty. Now I'm going to show you the soap and water method. So first we're going to mix 1 part soap to 2 parts water. I did 1/3 of a cup soap and 2/3 a cup water. And what I'm doing here is I'm putting the water into my soap measuring cup first before I pour it back into my bottle, just to make sure I don't miss any of the soap, that I get that whole 1/3 of a cup of soap in there. And then I give it a shake. For this one, I'm going to go in with my colors first, and I'm doing a controlled pour. I'm doing each color one at a time, and I'm going for a bullseye effect. And then I'm going in with my black, and I'm just pulling that black down. I really recommend just making sure you get the black nice and spread out, and then go with your spray bottle and spray it as much as you want to create cells. Now I'm going to show you how to do a dirty pour using that same technique. We're going to fill the bottom with whatever color you want to be, the opposite, either a black or a white, and then do the rest as a bunch of colors. And what's going to happen is the black will be a main part of your painting, and then you're going to go in with your spray bottle and you're going to get some beautiful cells on there. So we're going to spread out our paint as much as we want it spread before we hit it with that spray bottle. All right, I'm hitting it now with the spray bottle and I'm getting some beautiful cells, and that's what you really want to get when you do a cell painting. Now I'm going to show you how to use a paintbrush and our soap and water mixture to get that same effect. First, I'm going in with some blues and whites for a dirty pour, and I'm going ahead and spreading it as much as possible because you don't want to spread it after you've sprayed your chemicals on it, because it will mess up your cells. It will make them spread and bust and they won't be as pretty. And then I'm just flicking it with my paintbrush, and that makes a ton of little cells all over. Now I'm going to show you how to use a medicine dropper. You can do your painting any way you want to. I did a bunch of colors and then covered it up with black. And then I use my medicine dropper. Medicine droppers don't give the best control. You can never really tell how the liquid's going to come out. I really recommend doing a pipette if you want to do it this way. but that's how it turned out with the medicine dropper. Now I'm going to show you all of the pieces I messed up on. They're still beautiful. They just didn't quite get the cells that I wanted to, or I wanted to move the painting around after I got my cells and it messed them up and broke them. See that they're still pretty, and I messed up quite a few times. Art is a process. So I hope you guys enjoy this craft, and I hope you have a great weekend.